Hey everybody! This week's mini lesson is going to focus on fall in the United States. So fall is one of 4 seasons here in Raleigh anyway. And we just started fall, as you can see. This represents fall. But yeah, I want to take you through fall in the United States and focus on some vocabulary. So let's start with what you will see in the United States. First up, football. Football is probably the most popular sport to play or watch in the United States in the fall. It is played from little kids all the way up through professional. You will also start to see green leaves on trees turn to yellow, orange, red, and brown. Some will say that those are the official colors of fall. You will also see a lot of front porches and sidewalks decorated with chrysanthemum plants, or we just call them mums. Pumpkins are also a big part of decorating in the fall. You might see them outside or inside or carved, which we will talk about shortly. Plaid, which is a type of print or pattern, is very popular in the fall. You might see it on clothing or even in decorations. You will also start to see fall-themed wreaths on doors. So not only will you start to see things around you, but you will start to notice there are new things you can do with just yourself or with your family or a group, and they are all fall themed. So let's take a look. During the fall, people will carve pumpkins. That means we cut open a pumpkin and scoop out all the seeds and goo from the inside. Then we cut a face or a design into the outside of the pumpkin. You can also put a candle or a light inside so that it will glow on the porch at night. Another activity that is popular is to rake leaves, which basically means to sweep them up into a pile in your yard. Sometimes a garbage collecting company will come get them also, or a lot of times you'll see kids and dogs jumping into the piles. Many apple farms will offer the opportunity for people from the community to come in and pick their own apples. The same is true for pumpkin fields, or we call them pumpkin patches. You can find these all over North Carolina and go pick your own pumpkins. A lot of times these places have fun rides for kids, including hay rides or hay rack rides, like this picture. Some of these farms will also have corn mazes, which is a giant human-sized maze, and you have to figure out how to get out. Fall is also a season for crops to be harvested, in this case, corn. Okay, so we've talked about what you will see outside or inside when it changes to fall. We've also talked about what you can do, all the new activities that come around for fall. But one last category is food and how it changes a little bit in the fall. You will start to see in the grocery store things made from apples or having an apple flavor. You will also see things made from real pumpkin or just flavored with pumpkin. It's very popular. You will also see that we will start to make things that are warm because the weather is cooler. So we might make hot pumpkin pie, hot apple dumplings. You might see things like soup, stew, and chili. I make chili at least once a month in the fall. It's made of meat, vegetables, and tomatoes, and I make a huge pot of it, and it's warm, and it's great for when the weather is cold outside. So, I hope that this video was helpful for you to learn a little bit more about the fall season in the United States. And I want to hear from you. What are you seeing in your neighborhood or in your job for fall? And what's different here or in your country? What happens in your country? Do you have a fall season or do you not? Do you only have summer and winter? Let us know.